Imagine finding out your girlfriend cheated on you with your own boss. That happened to me about 5 or 6 months ago, and honestly, it became the most embarrassing moment of my life. I worked at a supermarket, and since everyone there loved drama, the story spread fast. Everywhere I went, people whispered, stared, and talked behind my back, and mentally it completely destroyed me. Now, before I explain what I did, you need to understand the kind of person my boss was. He was in his 40s, married with kids, and constantly bragged about cheating on his wife. He loved manipulating younger staff members with fake promises and attention, and eventually my girlfriend got pulled into all of that. We were both only around 20 years old, while this guy clearly knew exactly what he was doing. At first I was angry, but over time that anger turned into pure hatred toward him. So instead of reacting immediately, I planned everything carefully. I made a fake Facebook profile and spent weeks making it look real by joining local community groups, commenting on posts, and acting like I was a newly single mom who had just moved into the area. After about a month, I finally messaged him. Since I already knew his hobbies, favorite teams, and interests, it was easy to make every conversation feel natural. Slowly he got attached, and before long he was completely hooked. Eventually we moved the chats to Snapchat, and that's when everything escalated. Using fake photos from online, I kept the act going while he started sending me explicit pictures of himself without hesitation. I saved every screenshot while making sure he stayed comfortable and trusted me completely. Once I had enough evidence, I made my move. I changed the fake profile's name and username to match a younger female employee who used to work at the store, making it look like he had been sending all of those messages and photos to a former coworker. I gathered more than 20 screenshots and sent everything directly to HR. Since it was a massive company, I didn't even need to show up in person. I made a fake Gmail account to make the story believable, and when HR called, I even had one of my female friends answer the phone so everything sounded legit, but I still wasn't finished. I sent screenshots of the conversations and the photos to his wife, his mother, and even his sister because at that point I wanted his entire life to fall apart the same way mine did. And somehow I still kept going. I printed posters around town saying, "Best Chewbacca impersonation wins $100 with his phone number underneath. I honestly can't imagine how many random calls he must have received from strangers screaming like Wookiees into the phone. Fast forward to today, and from people I still know at the supermarket, I found out he got fired from the company. And from what I saw online, his wife also kicked him out of the house. And honestly, I don't feel guilty about any of it. Nothing can describe the level of hatred I had for that man after everything that happened. As for my ex-girlfriend, she eventually tried coming back, but by then I was already done with her. I left her in the past, moved on with my life, and honestly, I'm much happier without her.